Oh, you went to the, you're still in the new school.
Come on, Frank, man.
Do you know who?
Yeah. I go to
Oh, I didn't, are you
a lot of people, man.
What up, y'all? We're on. Y'all know what it is when you hear that.
And you know that he's always been God. That's wrong. You gotta forget
Alabama.
by way of Pittsburgh. That's all you need to know. What's up, man?
I'm doing well. Doing well. I've got a. I almost wore my Roll Tide T-shirt, but I thought, no, everybody knows we're number 2 now. That's it. And Arkansas, I wish I'd have seen the Arkansas play. Oh my God. Oh geez.
I just want to make sure I'm here. Alabama, Ole Miss, Alabama, and Arkansas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
we got a new guy on the show today.
a newbie.
A newbie. This is Todd, who is the national. Are you a director? The national.
Trying to have that information before you start running
Well,
out.
I didn't know if he was the national sales director or the national sales rep. You're the national sales director. You're over all of the reps all over the country for AJ Fernandez.
In theory, yes. In theory. Practicality.
But you're also our Texas rep for right now.
That is, and ongoing. I like that. I like sales. I'm always going to be a sales guy.
Okay.
I miss sales. So I wanted to come back to Texas and handle things.
So you're doing the national sales director plus you're the rep for all of Texas.
That's correct.
When do you sleep?
All right. Yeah, when I'm dead, hopefully.
You probably playing golf. No, you can't play golf tomorrow because we have what tomorrow?
We have the AJ Fernandez event tomorrow night here at 6 o'clock after reserve.
I don't know if EJ wants to show today. He's in the tech meeting.
Oh, this, bro.
You know,
Trying to make everybody get the link.
Call somebody thrown out of his doggone desk. So be careful what you do and what you say.
What is
Throw out the chair. Give me a phone.
Really?
They know, so I can go ahead.
I actually put my phone on vibrate. Is your phone on vibrate? It is. We don't like interruptions.
So, you know how this works. My name is James. I'm your host. You got
KK from Alabama.
1K away from trouble.
DJD.
DJD, and you already met Todd. So, a better educated hillbilly. Hey, ding, 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 ding. You got his brother now, an arm, man.
Where's home for you?
Yeah. Boone, North Carolina.
Boone, North Carolina. There's a ski resort in Boone, North Carolina that I have been to.
Appalachian?
Yeah. You can actually ski there at night. One of the first times I ever skied at night was in Boone, North Carolina.
Better drunk.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. You don't care when you fall. It doesn't hurt as much. Okay.
No?
Okay. Anyway, we'll see.
We got a great cigar that Todd has brought us today that we're smoking. It's called the Enclave by AJ Fernandez. All right. Todd, tell us a little bit about this special cigar.
So last year, we started a strategic marketing idea, and our idea was to have, at the end of the IPCPR this year, 4 lines of cigars, from light to medium, medium full to full. And the highest price you're going to pay for that cigar is $7.50, basically $5.50 to $7.50. And we had the New World, which was 2014 Cigar of the Year, and it's blown up for us, not the cigar, but the business. And then we released the New World Connecticut, and then we already had the Bull. The Bull's going to be rebanded and reboxed for January. Okay, so you'll see that come out, and we already reduced the price on that as well. But this is one we were missing with that medium full cigar, and it's a Ecuadorian Habano Rosado, and I'm going to explain a little bit about that in a minute. But with it's all weird tobacco. Okay, this is weird, wild, and wonderful. It starts off with a Cubano Piloto and Nicaraguan filler, which is proprietary AJ Fernandez stuff. Okay, nobody else gets that, and that's why AJ stuff doesn't taste like anybody else's stuff, because nobody else gets that tobacco. And then the binder on this is another kind of rare tobacco, which is Cameroon binder, which not a lot of people use a Cameroon binder. And then to top it off, it's an Ecuadorian Habano Rosado, which I'm going to read a little bit just for a second from the Tobacco University about Rosado. It says one of the more uncommon wrapper shades is Rosado, which means rosy or pinkish in Spanish. They have a distinct reddish hue and are extremely difficult to grow outside of Cuba. which means that only a handful of companies are lucky enough to have supply this leaf. Typically, it's a pretty full tasting leaf. You get it with, you get notes of cedar, coffee, earth, and pepper. And that's it.
It's just, wow.
Vegan.
See how I gave it dead air? I just came to the store to give it dead air. See, what's up? You invited him on the show.
I know.
Take full responsibility.
I do. I will take full responsibility because this man is a true handicapper, and he and I are going to play golf in a tournament.
Oh, really?
He's going to carry me.
That's a lie.
Tournament.
He's going.
Tournament or tournament?
I don't know, man. Obviously.
Tournament.
Okay.
You turn a car.
Uh-huh.
It's tournament.
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 Yeah.
Okay. Oh, one minute. Oh, we do a cold draw first, which you can't do, so you're out of this.
All right. Good.
All right, so it's going to have, tell me what you guys see about, you can't say this time out. Tell me what you guys see about the wrapper first thing. I do see a little bit of the red hue that you were talking about.
It's not as many as I expected.
Actually, maybe we'll get to it.
Yeah.
It's not very dark cigar at that.
What I really like is the full foot. Foot.
Close foot?
Yeah.
What you call it, the floral?
Floral foot.
The floral?
Y'all both, what's going on with you? Talking stupid English, man.
Right. So yeah, this is, AJ calls this the closed foot? Closed foot. Okay. And why does he do that on this one? Do you know?
There's a couple different reasons. I mean, first off, when you light it, you get an instant, when you light it with one match.
Right.
Because it burns that excess tobacco off. Secondly, it also keeps moisture in the tobacco longer than if you open it.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. I've learned that this is known as a closed foot. There's two reasons we have a closed foot. One, it lights instantly.
Yep. Can't snap with your left eye.
I can't. And the second thing is it holds the moisture into the cigar.
Yep.
All right.
We should have done it.
Every
Every time that he gets with us.
Do you know? Let's see. Do you know what AJ Fernandez himself calls this cigar?
Is that the trivia question?
This is going to be the trivia question. What does AJ Fernandez call this cigar?
The Enclave.
No. He calls it the Enclave, which is the Spanish pronunciation of Enclave.
Really? Is that where you're going with that?
That's where I was.
Well, I was technically right.
No, he doesn't call it. He calls it the Enclave.
Like that Bill Murray movie, Lost in Translation.
Right.
That was actually a really weird movie.
Okay, on the cold draw,
Oh, wow, it's got to go out.
a little woodsy, and a little bit of cedar, which would be woodsy.
I need to what? So that it's not easy.
All right.
It's easy.
Okay, have you lit yours?
I have. I'm still enthralled on the double band and the color scheme on the band.
You kind of see all the Indians and stuff like that. Once again, it's part of our New World concept, New World tobacco. Punch comes over, breaks intelligence, takes tobacco back.
Not just right to the rescue. I'm used to the Indian conversation.
Right.
So we're glorifying. I always wonder what they do on Columbus Day. Because I'm sure there is no celebration on Columbus Day. All bad.
Right.
Now, Mike, you got an Enclave? Will, you got your Enclave? Okay.
Now, you spoke about Columbus Day. I do want to say, today is a special day.
Today is a special
Today is November 11th, which means that today is Veterans Day.
Thank you to all the people who have served.
Absolutely.
We continue to serve.
So, as a thanks to whoever, all the people who served here at the Reserve, to all the vets, we're giving away a complimentary cigar to any pet that walks in that door today. So, just to show our thanks. Thank you for
That's good.
This is what we think you're talking about. We got you. Well, then, do we have to announce before we dive in, or?
Well, I mean, we announced Veterans Day, we announced the AJ Fernandez event, so let's go.
Labor of the week?
No flavor this week.
No flavor this week. All right.
I'm gonna drought, bro. Cowboys.
Woo! Back to cigars.
Yeah, it's all started that already.
Can't go with there.
So on your first,
I got pepper.
Yeah.
I did.
I got a sweet right off the bat.
Well, that would be the Cameroon wrapper. I mean, Cameroon.
But remember, you got the wrapper is hanging off the foot, so you got a shot of pepper and space because that wrapper has got some pepper to it.
You know, to me, it becomes kind of a trend. Connecticut has pepper.
Yeah, he makes things with flavor. So, and here's, you know, the thing I hear over and over in this business is people think that it's you know, it's big, bold, bad Maduro, right? It's got to be flavor. No. And Connecticut don't have flavor. No, that's not true. Anything can have flavor if you blend it correctly.
Right.
And the difference is, we all know this, the difference is between flavor and strength. And people confuse that greatly. AJ is kind of known for making very flavorful cigars, not overly powerful cigars.
So is it accurate to classify a cigar as what is the flavor profile of this cigar and what is the strength profile?
Okay, yeah, I would say overall flavor for me, this is medium. Okay, strength is more. This thing can hit me hard. At the end of the stick, you might have a little bit of buzz on it.
It's really, yeah, I should have eaten first.
We probably should have.
This is the guy who wakes up with spark plug in his mouth, lit up, and goes, my day is hard.
Absolutely.
So this is going to hit you?
Without it.
Yeah. Is there any significance of the double band on this particular cigar?
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics.
Yeah,
Okay.
and here's the, you know, once again, all these years in the business, we've learned, you know, the flavor sells a cigar, right? You know, that's word of mouth. It's like going to a bar. What's the first thing you look for? It's got to be a good-looking cigar, right? And, you know, we know there's a lot of people who smoke cigar bands. So it's a pretty cigar. And if you don't get their attention, you're not going to get them back in a second.
I like the
Have you
color
noticed,
scheme.
have you noticed something that's why I want to get this on here? How most colors match each other?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of story in the enclave. Is there any reason why, particularly, you want to comment on why you can't look so? I noticed, I mean, this is really cool. Anyway. So,
Yeah, can you touch on that?
let's not gonna talk about it.
No.
I'm letting you off on that.
Did you, was this premiered? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This year.
This year.
Okay,
Yeah, so
right.
this cigar is only, what, 4 months old?
The other guy gave us nothing, he came over and gave it to us.
You're that's correct.
I'm like, man, where's my stick? Fucking shut up.
So,
Wow.
don't think I said that.
Here's the deal. Here's my question. You know, it's funny. Anybody goes over here or Enclave. Where's AJ Fernandez? So good satisfaction guarantee on that. This one didn't have it. All the other ones do. Can you talk about that satisfaction guarantee? And then also, one of the caveats to that question. There's a little birdie that tells us that AJ Fernandez himself signs every single band that fits the last some form of quality control. That's your birdie.
No.
You liar! You liar!
A lot of right.
It basically says, you know, you get a bad cigar, we'll make it right. And you're not going to get a bad one from us. It's just, you know, there's some practices that we install in our factory that nobody else does. You've got to have a year's worth of rolling experience before you can touch one of our cigars. We have a rolling school, and those people, you know, they'll work on some private label stuff, they'll work on some other stuff, but they can't touch AJ stuff.
Anyway, go ahead.
And, you know, AJ's name, as he said, you know, my name's on that box, it means it's got to be good. In fact, that name's on that cigar, it's got to be good. And that's why his name's on the cigar. And now, coming up, maybe for 2016, we're thinking of, is there might be on the band a golden signature. And that golden signature might get you a free trip to Nicaragua.
Oh, really? Wow.
So that's what we're probably going to be doing.
And all the benefits that come with doing this? No. That's satisfaction guarantee. All questions about you guys. Have you ever seen a stick with satisfaction guarantee inside?
Never.
No. Good. I'm listening.
It was a question.
Oh, did I say
No, I'm not. That's one of the distinctives of AJ Fernandez.
Which is one reason why I TV so that
Correct.
Right. Satisfaction guarantee.
And have you ever had one back?
No, but I did. I'm calling.
Okay, please do. I'll make it right.
Yeah.
And the New World itself sells
It does.
one time you have it. Love
And what gets me is the price point on it. They love it.
Remember, we had that meeting in February of this year, and we knew that this market was kind of going to turn, but I honestly believe not hurtling towards recession, but I'm saying there's got to be a slowdown. And we've already seen a little bit of economics out of China, which weren't good. Okay, you're starting to see that in Houston with some energy stuff starting to happen a little bit. Gas price of gas is great, but that comes at a cost, right? Especially in Texas. No comment. No comment. I'm not going for you. But go on. But we knew that that $6-8 market is going to be a great place to be. And you know, we stopped making one of my favorite cigars of all time, which was the Oval Connecticut, because that U.S. grown Connecticut shade was going to be way too expensive this year and was going to make that a $12 cigar. And we don't want to be in that market. And not that we at some point in the future we will be again, but right now it's just remember that thing from what was that?
You can't help it, bro. You gotta give me more than that.
Mr. Mom.
There you go, Sheree.
And that guy pulls up that tuna can and said, "Hey, we're in this with you." Remember that? Well, we're making $6-8 cigars. People can smoke more cigars and better quality cigars.
Now, a lot of customers come in. I'm sorry, Jim.
No, sir.
A lot of customers come in and they say, "Oh, this New World, this price, this can't last forever. Like this, they're gonna bait us in, and they're gonna switch the price later on." I'm just so you can tell our customers, okay,
And our viewers.
yeah, and our viewers.
And you might know this. When was the last time we had a price increase? Four years ago.
Yeah.
And we raised about 0.25%. And there is nothing scheduled for the next year.
Okay.
Now, how many can you say that about? How many companies can you also say that about?
Right.
We get prices usually January.
And once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it, guys.
But there's a reason for that too. And let's go back to just a quick reason on that. When you grow your own tobacco, you control it from crop to seed to cigar. You control how much you're paying for it, how much, and we're the second largest landowner in Nicaragua. And we make a lot of tobacco. We do a lot of tobacco.
And your tobacco is not only for AJ stuff, but y'all supply tobacco for a lot of
people you would never think would buy tobacco from us.
Yeah. Is there any Honduran in this cigar at all?
Not in this.
Not this. Okay.
So here's my question, going back at AJ Fernandez.
Correct.
Got a house, a lot of their words. So, these new regulations, is targeting that market. Especially targeting cigars. Any fear there? Oh, I'm on the spot here.
Think about that. When they chose option one, we were shocked. Thing we did not want to have happen, because that brings into play that they can still go. Every cigar that's sold in the U.S. is going to be $10. Yeah, that's like going to HEB or something like that, saying that loaf of bread is going to be $10. That makes no sense then. And
this would be some kind of oxymoron with antitrust law, keeping like that happening. Somebody control the market. Government saying, government control. Yeah. We're going to create our own trust. $10.
But now, with
damn you, New York. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
With the advent of the sellout, when Swisher Sweet bought Liga Privada, we all felt a little bit insecure. They're the deepest pockets in business. A lot of high-powered lawyers are owned by Swisher Sweet.
No, Swisher Sweet,
I heard that last year.
And there's no way that they're going to get into business they're going to lose money on. So, this probably will be held up in courts for years. And hopefully the advent of the Republican president. So,
Here we go.
The current president's the one who said, "I'm going to put this under the purview of the FDA, not leave it with the OT. The Operation and Management and Bureau Budget (OMB), which we were fine where we were. And the FDA is a whole other animal.
A lot more red tape. A lot more red tape.
A lot. But there's a lot of senators.
There's
There's a lot of senators, a lot of congressmen who smoke cigars.
Absolutely. President almost went down for one. That's the conversation at the time. But
He went there, didn't he?
yeah,
He went there.
Yeah, hey.
Where did she go down?
Don't address it.
Oh, God.
Who saved the dress?
Right.
I got it still there.
Okay. So I recently visited the Bill Clinton Presidential Library and Adult Bookstore.
Oh, look at it.
The Little Rock, I've been there.
And I sampled a little bit. So, she's reformed now. She's bigger now. She's doing whatever she's doing.
Right.
She's got some cause here in the U.S. So, AJ Fernandez, she made my dream. I've been doing a little blind tasting. I've been doing this. I'm bringing it up. I swore that I would bring it up and bring it up. So, I've come to realize that people buy spirits because they read it somewhere. Somebody told me it's good. Yep. And it becomes a propaganda campaign. Yep. So, I personally purchased a box of products. Personally, I paid way over what I should have. And I mixed it in with some $3 punches. And my first got there. I put AJ Fernandez, I put a cigar in there, but I had to make sure that it was look. AJ Fernandez cigars don't taste so good. So I had to find one that was brown. And I took another cigar, and I went around as people to pick out the cigar. And we did this little blind taste test. And we also ended up bringing in, and we're doing this good people do this, ESG, and there's always big things X. And it's funny to me how nobody ever picks either of them stick. Not one person. And that's where I say on the show. I don't really think there's a cigar on the show. You are here. I think in every cigar is experience, but people experience it and they read things and assume that's that. Now,
You know what? We're programmed. Americans, I mean, there's programmed people in the world to be marketing.
yes, but it's interesting to me that AJ Fernandez feels a lot. Like, yeah, that's the deal. That's the premium. Well, yeah, it's a premium. That's the Fernandez. That's $3.
It's half price of what the other.
And it's fun that you're here.
And I'm glad you said that. Because I said all along, I believe there's zero correlation between the price of cigars and quality.
We're going to take this national. We want to take this national. We do the blind taste test. And see if we can pick up the premium. What they call it is that everybody's always got to have it. I'm not impressed. I am still not impressed with that. I'm not. I'm going to kill for it. I'm not impressed.
You look at a lot of cigar magazines and what it means, they pay their advertising bills down.
Exactly.
And you know what? It works.
Yep.
I mean, I can name you 3 companies right off the bat I'm looking at that, you know, are big beneficiaries of advertising. Rather stick money in the stick.
Does not take away from the integrity of
But even as far as lie about fishing things, like we sold one cocoa nuts, citrus nuts.
And they got it?
Oh, I got it. I'm like,
Yeah. No.
no,
and you don't say, oh, yes.
I'm saying
this national and going.
no, I'm not saying you didn't. I'm saying just saying that to the press.
Yeah, but what we're going to do now is we're going to actually do this thing as we can YouTube this show these reactions people who like British stuff.
Right.
So I agree with you.
I say to you, and the reason I brought this up is try them, like them, but you like what you like. You don't need to read a magazine or paper ads and the talking heads and tell you this is the one. But you like what you like. If you like the Trader Jack, you like the Trader Jack. I mean, that's your thing, you know?
Which I've said this for 5 years now. We're in the golden age of cigars. There's 1,700 manufacturers of cigars right now in the world, which means, and I believe that every cigar manufacturer makes at least one good cigar. Okay? That means if you try one new cigar per day, you've got 4 years of trying new cigars before you taste it again. And yet I come across people all the time who I only smoke this. You know, I like chicken fried steak. I don't eat it every day.
It's like people come in and say, my question is, why do you like meat?
Because they've been programmed. They've been told.
Because the first thing I ever had was never serious before, so I started here.
Yeah.
And then I had that, right? So when I asked them, well, you know, this person told me, or I heard in the magazine, I read it here, and I
That's what my dad
the reason why you like that. Let's try something else. And it's funny how many people have tried other boutique cigars, which we're used to that, which we always argue what's a boutique and what's not. Like, I don't want to consider AJ Fernandez what I just said. AJ Fernandez, boutique cigar. You're a big company.
We are now.
Massive, but they still like boutique.
There's a reason. And there's a reason. You know, we're making a bunch of cigars per year, but you know, we make a lot of cigars for other people.
Yeah.
So figure half of that is our stuff.
Exactly what's in the show. How do you call them boutique? Well, 9 out of 10, the big guys are rolling them anyway.
Exactly.
We'll let you guys be our test dummy.
Exactly.
You're not going to call our test dummy, but I must. Oh, we'll let you guys try that cigar and see if it works. So, my definition to you is really this is what is it?
Boutique to me is a new company or an adventurous company that wants to try something new that's not in the market. This guy, said, screw this. I know what I like, and I'm going to try and make it because people like it. It's not the same stuff. Connecticut. It's something weird. Weird, wild, and wonderful, right? That's what I keep saying. We made a cigar a couple years ago called the Miami.
I remember
Crazy cigar.
pork on it, right?
Yeah, did not sell well, but it was just AJ's idea that we're going to take some new stuff from the Amish. The Amish make this wrapper for us called Pennsylvania broadleaf material.
Eli allows that?
Yep. Oh yeah, it gets this cut, I'm assuming.
Go on.
And then we wrapped it, with that wrapper, which you drive from Lancaster, Pennsylvania to Nicaragua, and then you make a cigar out of it using Honduran, Nicaraguan, and Jamaican tobaccos. And then you promote it with, some advertising, then you ship it back to the U.S. again. And it was still a $14 cigar, okay? Just still our most expensive cigar ever. And, great cigar. Just didn't sell well because people didn't equate it with being AJ Fernandez. It didn't fit in that line of stuff he makes. It was too wild, okay? But that to me is boutique. People are willing to step out on a limb and grow new stuff and try new stuff. And not the same old stuff.
But then you're selling in that, which kind of makes it boring. So you're saying, if you're going to be a pioneer, then you're going to bring it to the cigar and stuff. It's a big dog. Like you hear people going after one person coming out who ask for people like why? These are old names, but AJ Fernandez is an old name also.
We've only been in business 8 years.
8 years is good enough for me. In this business, people die tomorrow. No. Well, you've been. Then I'm a better. I'm running grams. I thought you were
No, only 8 years.
I do know. So,
and I'll tell you how this started.
A year thing then. So you get a certain amount of years to become non-boutique.
No, I think it's the age limit of the blender. I think at a certain point you stop saying, all right, I am what I am. I'm going to stop doing this. Here's what I'm really known for. I'm going to keep making this stuff. I'm not going to drop names. Well, one thing. Let's drop a name.
Don't be scared.
Davidoff. No. Padron makes a great core line. Makes a great, the 1926 and 63. This year they come out with Connecticut. And they'll sell. It's still going to be a $15 Connecticut. There's other cigars out there I think you'll like just as much as a $15 Connecticut Padron. I like Padron. I love Padron.
So you went there. Now you're just talking what you're talking to. Okay. I think this is before in starting to story. I'm not going to say. Back in the day, they would just cinch you. You wouldn't be able to pick the size. They just cinch you. Cigars. You're being take what you want. That's when the quality changed. I think, as you said, these new companies, you get stuck on what they said 64. Why that?
There was an ad that had been 20 years ago, and it had this sign. I saw it in Atlanta. I was like, okay. It was this billboard. It said, "We're number one." And I forgot the company. It was just an ad. Over the course of years, the letters kept falling off the sign. Where basically it just said, "We're numb," N-U-M-B. I think a lot of companies get numb in this business, and they we've always done this. It's what we're going to continue to do. We're comfortable with what we're doing. It's not broken like that. AJ's 35 years old. He's going to make weird and wild and wonderful stuff for the next 20 years. When he's 55, maybe things may change. That means we've got 20 more years of pretty good, fancy cigars that are coming out that people are going to like in that good price range.
I think the benefit is how many new cigars and you see a big change. Back in the day, cigars things that that group drinks and stocks, cigar was what it was. It was closed. It was big forward. You had to be up flat to do it. Now I write smoke. I'm not saying it's downward. I'm saying how different palate stepping in.
Yep.
And it's funny how they get started on something like Jagged or something. They don't go back. They never say, well, let me try that. Let me try that. Watch it.
Which is why, to this day, I still thank Jonathan Drew and Drew Estates. And Rocky Conservative. And I'll tell you why. Jonathan Drew comes out with that Cuba acids, all these flavored cigars. that a lot of kids and well, not kids, but a lot of people started smoking in their younger, in college, or in, and they, so when people come into the market, like a boutique, there's a pie, right? And they jump into the market and they try and carve out their part of the pie. Well, when Drew Estate came in, they said, let's make our own pie. And they built their own pie, and then they just kept making new cigars to fill more slots in that pie. And that was phenomenal marketing. And, people progressed. There's not a whole lot of people past 30 that's still smoking acid.
Right.
They moved past that into legal providers, CPUs, AJ Fernandez, the drones, other things. And so, thank you to them for doing that.
Absolutely.
And I still see that happen more and more.
Exactly. You got these small boutiques doing phenomenal. Call up the best out there. 1 year. 1 year.
Southern Draw.
Southern Draw. I mean, Roma.
Mm-hmm.
Cigars, right? But it's still funny to me how people kind of ask for what they were told. Right. I never take the chance to be part of this. And I said this to, we had a cigar show called Cigar, and we were talking. I said, when I went to Mexico, they were talking about the commerce. They were talking about the you don't care. You don't be there when you're kids, you get a $500,000, get you a prize. Oh, it's all gravy. When you get older, you're eating there because you have to. Everything else is closed.
Yeah.
I said, you're
3 o'clock in the morning, you Waffle House.
Right. The best burgers, not McDonald's. I'm going to a place like TK's. I'm going to a place like Fred's. Yep. Right? So the meter is called the boutique. They're better.
I couldn't agree more.
Speaking, you just brought up an interesting point. Speaking of Kincaid's, our bet was double or nothing on a double cheeseburger from Kincaid's. So now you owe me 2, right?
Oh, yeah. What was the bet?
The bet, he and I always bet on the Arkansas-Alabama game. So that bet was that we do every year, a double cheeseburger from Kincaid's. Then he came back and said double or nothing on the LSU-Alabama game. It was a win-win for me because if Alabama lost, I didn't lose anything. Now you owe me 2, right?
But wait a minute, he had explained the double or nothing.
I did. He did.
Yeah,
Todd, I want to ask.
That's how it works. I mean, it's not another thing that you talk about that I've never seen or heard.
Yeah. I want to ask you a question, A, about the color of the ash, and 2, about the density of the smoke.
This guy. This reminds me of a question.
This guy. Yeah, I do.
This. There was a guy in Austin asked, and not this way, but he asked me a question. I was thinking one night. I was in the building then. This guy walked up and I had talked about the cigars as much as I can possibly talk about it to this one guy. And he said, "Hey, what's the fertilizer blend on this thing, right?" And I looked at it, fertilizer? Yeah. And I said, right now it's about half bullshit.
It's funny how people are intimidated to try to learn something now. Because you have to know all the
You don't.
And I told him, it's so funny, there's kids that are listening to my stuff, it's my skin. I really like that much. I said, this is my cigar shop for typically the first cigar you smoke, you walk in the cigar shop, you want the guy that's behind it. Right. But I advise you something different. See what grabs your attention and buy that.
Exactly.
So you have a non-biased opinion of a cigar craft. I don't care if it is a Trader Jack.
Yeah.
Try it.
Look at a band you like and say, that looks different. I'm going to try it.
If you don't like that one, then try it.
You know what? We go back to the, 15, 20 years ago, we're all drinking Coors Light, right?
Oh, we were.
Well,
You were.
That's all I could forget. Coors Light, Bud Light, Miller Light. Why? Dry Bud Dry. Now you've got a billion craft beers that all taste like liquid sex, right? They're great. Go out and try them. I won't drink any that's like, not going to happen. I don't care about the calories. And it's the same way with cigars. There are certain cigars I'm just not going to try or not going to touch because I haven't passed on what they are. There's a lot of new ones out there that I still have yet to, and I like it a lot. There's a lot of good cigars out there. Any night. Try them.
Best point. You made a great point. And I guess we'll start quoting that to cigars. I believe now the best beer out there.
By far.
They call it craft.
And yet, there's still 2% of the market.
Yeah, 2%. Because we don't know, right?
Yeah. Oh, what was that? I thought if you take every craft beer in the world and put them together, and Bud Light Lime outsells them.
Really? Wow.
But isn't that a lot of them? They've been really creative.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom, I wanted to know how they can do it in Michelada drinks and really. Because exactly. In Texas, they would say, oh, we have all this straw, we have this all. It's when both you like beers, oh, the conference is soft. Carolina like the ACC.
Yeah, I know.
Really, like, I don't understand anymore the logic behind college football.
I'm not sure there is.
Because if you're going to tell me that Texas number one in the Harvard State, you're going to Florida State still do.
Right. They beat Florida State last
I
week.
think you can do the Big 12, then only one league. So how can you say
We're not talking about the schedule.
Then us? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. When the SEC to me is, hey, it really is.
But they went on 12 out of the last 15 championships.
When you start talking about the championships, these rookies and pyramids, remember, they're pairing. They paired them with Notre Dame. Oregon sucks. Yeah, you were with Oregon.
Oregon wasn't nothing to sleep on the last 5 years.
Oregon was not the team that should be paired with that. Oregon did not. Oregon's line was not built to be that team.
What happened when Oregon played Auburn? Speaking of Cam Newton, 3 years ago in the championship.
Once again, Oregon. I'm not excited about Oregon. The same Oregon teams that beat by Boise State 2 years ago.
Yeah. Y'all beat Boise State 2 years in a row.
Well, Boise State beat us in one. Our record right now is.
But who did Clemson goes to the bowl last year against who?
But
They beat that hell out of them.
But here's where this mistake is. Under 13, I agree. We will play USA. Right? But what they do is they say, okay, we're going to Clemson, play Clemson. We're going to Virginia, play Virginia. We're going to Oklahoma, play Oklahoma. We beat all three of them.
Right.
And they put Texas in one loss. So I don't understand the reason why. Like this is Ole Miss, thousands, and they're not giving anything wrong.
So you're telling me that this playoff system is not working?
I'm saying any committee where people are biased. You know it's biased when you have a panel. And it's kind of interesting how the panel works on the panel. That most of the people on the panel are SEC, Texas. We have a big city. And most of the guys also red heights. Then you go over to the beach and show look at this. You've been to the program. You see the coffee on it?
No.
So if there are the ones voting, it's a little interesting.
Right.
LSU be a great person to put on there. LSU is great colors and rating the NFL. I don't know any Big 12 person on any TV show right now. What's the one? College David?
Yeah. Well, it's about marketing. It's about marketing. You take Tim Tebow. Right. But I mean, like you said, it's about marketing. You take Tim Tebow and put him on a sports broadcast. People are going to watch it because they want to see the action.
I didn't. He got one right over here. He was a commentator for the TCU game against Ole Miss. Tebow.
Oh.
And Tebow the whole game, so finally we do it 21-0. Oh, well, you know, it's SEC football. We're going to wear down TCU. The guy at the panel said, well, it looks to me like TCU. Wear down for their line. We're stuck in one end. And it wasn't until it was 21-0 Tebow changed up and said, oh, man, you guys, there's a chip on their shoulders. Not that we're playing bad, we have a chip on our shoulders.
Right.
So, to me, when it comes to schools and how they do talent, it's just like quarterback. It's the old names. Texas did a good job. The second dog is good job because they won championships. People always go for people like that. Look, I'm in one word, campus. And all of a sudden, not wearing TCU. When I was there, it was UT, everywhere. Now, all of a sudden, winning, and everybody got TCU. I'm like, whatever.
Well, I heard somebody say the other day, I wish Alabama would go away. I wish all the old, teams that have been winning, like I'm tired of the old teams just bring in.
But the old teams,
They keep winning though.
Right.
The old teams keep winning.
Ohio State, but looking on the map.
Yeah.
But for me to talk about a Pac-12 team, I'm never impressed now with some Christian that you'll see that they work with. And we get a long time. USC. When's the last time they won?
The smoke is very good. Hear you?
No, I didn't want it to get in your face.
Oh,
Yeah.
So for me, I just remember Alabama getting the pass kicked by Utah. Mountain West being kicked their ass.
yeah.
I am not impressed with them. I think all these conferences that function garbage. That's football. In any other sport, I don't care. It's NFL. But if he keeps with the dominant conference forever. I remember we won a bunch of shit. The Giants won 2, the Redskins won 1, and the Leaders were on our winning streak.
You said about Billy.
Billy never won.
I know, I just wanted to for the record.
Billy never won. They went to 2.
Yeah.
They went to 2, right? But we didn't say, well, these guys have software conference, so we're bringing 3 industries to the playoffs. We're conference suck. We were in the year when a 7-win team was the playoffs. A 7 wins with the playoffs.
Yep. Back to the cigar, the peppers picked back up.
How'd you hear what was back in?
Right.
That's a recruiting question. If you have a name, you won a championship, people like to know winners. People love to see relevant. They like to know winners. That's true. I think William State was for so long. And then TC becomes the bargain shop. I don't know why they're people still like it. They never really respect it. But TC become that team that really respects it. But when you look at it, you get to recruit like Alabama.
No, you get the first line pick, right? You get the overall really good pick. But then to back him up, you don't get that other guy that Alabama gets.
We get 3 starts out. We finally, he's not the same last time. It's horrible. Not, I can't tell you if I say it.
Right.
So it's not about school. It's about tradition. People with tradition.
You're a fast smoker, Todd.
Yes, I am.
I always say I'm a fast smoker. I purposely
Slowing it down.
slowed it down.
Let's see this on top of it. I mean, sweet tones, green tones, pepper, I'm not picking back up the meat. I'm not sure if it goes that first initial wow, and now I'm getting that. Well, all in all, no, like,
We're all different taste buds. We all have different flavor profiles and stuff, but we all agree that it's pretty good cigar.
Yeah.
And what's the price on it?
Somewhere between 6 and 7 feet.
there you go. And you know our disclaimer's on the same. It's not just toss here. Cigars suck. I'm telling you stuff. I'm not going to be soft. Not yet. No, shite.
There you go. Remember watch Top Gear? They'll tell you when a car is shit. You know? And I like that.
Yeah.
And if it hurt his feelings, it doesn't have to be. We
Yeah.
try to be as non-biased as possible. How about you, man? He said what he got.
Oh, it's like I said, it's consistent. When he said that, he said something about buttery. It's got that buttery, like Juan always says, cream all the way through. You know, so
Is that because he had a kipper?
You're
Paddle faster, I hear banjo music.
really? You're just now doing it?
I have to wait till the right time. You know?
Maybe scared the hell out of me. And I am one of those people.
I'm going to say about the sports. If I take you to all the cities in the United States, would you ever say, I want to go to Alabama?
No.
But they were thinking that. Tradition. Because I would say this, if you took me to Arlington, to one more than they got here, I can see what LSU works, right?
That's Baton Rouge.
But people just drive right.
Sure, no way.
It's right
It's not
now.
Baton Rouge, I don't get jump with the emotion. But you look at the areas where it's sort of nice to live, and especially at high schools. And then I went to the college station. Yeah, I read it off. Who the hell wants to live in Wake?
Yeah.
And that'd be fine. I'm about to be, hey, but anyway. Well, here it is. Great answer. Thank you.
Great cigar.
I feel great.
You already direct?
Yeah. Where's the music?
That's my key.
Give me. Oh. Not even hug. I feel like a pig.
Feel like a pig, boy.
Anybody who's not about the damn pig, I don't know. A pig that doesn't exist. I don't know.
Your resume is big.
And man, we more problems. I would say this. I love this. Well, I'll give you this unique. If you don't go to any other school or high school, whatever, and they say, where's the Razorbacks?
What do you mean?
Where's your Razorback? Maybe in Arkansas.
I don't understand your question.
There's no horned frog school that I've seen. Nobody has a horned frog mascot. Whatever. I've never seen a Razorback in Arkansas.
Target. Only one target.
That's true. which I never understand.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand it, but
it just don't sound right.
There's more. There's only
that's
one.
hard. I don't like the talk.
I don't want to go back to the Civil War. They were being pushed from North Carolina to South Carolina by the advancing Union troops. And the North Carolinians wouldn't cross the border of South Carolina. They fought and died to a man in North Carolina. And our commander said these boys fought like they got hard stuff up here because they're not legal. So
I just put it hard better. I never did. No, you want to rate it?
I am.
Oh man, there you go.
There we go. There's
Going back to the original.
So, like we do with every that comes on, celebrate the cigars. You know, the different categories. Let's just start with flavor profile.
I would call it a complex for me, because I've got at least 4 different flavors. So for me, flavor profile, complex, nothing out. Just the pepper didn't blow me away. The creaminess didn't blow me away. It was just a nice combination all the way through.
Okay. I'm not going to go complex, but I will go consistent with flavor all the way through. Never got the pepper. That's what I talked about at the very beginning. It started out, I got the sweetness right off the bat, and then I got that, like you said, that buttery kind of whipped cream type taste all the way through.
almost like a nut, like an almond.
Exactly, and I was going to say almond earlier, yeah. Exactly.
It's almost like sweet tea.
Sweet what?
Sweet tea. Something that I put in
Like we got that spice thing, like allspice, nutmeg, like that. Somebody was right when they said that. You got it.
I don't know if I would say it's complex. I would say it's
Right.
but I think it's really changed when people started with the pepper and it out.
It's like eating holy yams.
But my yams was never special.
Yams?
Yeah. You know the yams, put the nutmeg and the
Oh yeah,
on it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a sweet potato casserole.
Exactly.
And it's so crisp.
First, to me, I'm going to go a little bit above medium.
Which is where it should be, medium full.
Yeah, okay.
See, I would,
No.
for me, it was
I know
lower
what happened now.
for my,
You didn't get lightheaded this time.
no.
Did you?
Probably had it.
I did have my biscuit.
Yeah,
and
sausage.
I had my sausage.
Every you wanted to point to this school, you know that.
You know, we're thankful. One thing y'all have not talked about is what would you pair this with? Oh,
We still have time, though.
so let me think for a minute.
Coke.
Right.
Me, I'm going to go, we talked beers earlier, and I would go with probably some more stout.
Yeah, like imperial stout.
Yeah.
I would actually go to
Down in front of me.
Really? Okay.
the yin and yang.
Well, anytime I get into spicy, I don't mind beers like that.
So you get the spice.
Now, stout, great porter, great, nice coffee porter.
Yeah.
Awesome. But I would eventually try that again. Now, my tea coffee, but I should try.
I think if it's not Cuban coffee, it's just a regular Cuban coffee.
No, it's flawed, too. I love flawed.
What say you, Mike?
Been drinking it with espresso.
And didn't throw up, did you?
No, there's fun with that.
So, start right away.
None of that.
None of that.
They get very hungry.
What would you pair it with, Willie Bill?
You might have called.
Good question.
Good question. Well, okay.
And we're moving on. Let's go with construction.
Construction was great. I had a razor burn all the way through. I had to ask twice.
So did the fire girl. They make it great. All the time.
No, I got a razor burn on it.
Never touch it up.
No. And like I said, I had to ask you twice.
I bet, and here's one of my favorite things. It happens with most AJ stuff. I can put it down and walk away, and 5 to 7 minutes later, it's still there.
Oh, nice.
God, I'm not kicking you off the show.
That's okay.
I gotta get Mike on. Kenneth, you ready?
I'm going.
You were biased.
Get up here.
And we're about to get around to all the good stuff that comes with this rating system. There's Mike. He's here. He had a
Oh, the seat's still warm.
So we've got to go to 3. Now let's go. Argon Christ.
I would absolutely smoke it again for that price.
Yeah, very large. Thumbs up on the market. Definitely a large thumbs up. Yeah,
Okay.
very much.
So we already answered the next question.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I am smoking it again. Yes, I would definitely smoke it again.
And I'm a big all around rating of the cigar. And yeah, I'm sorry to kick off. We're bringing it back, but you know I can't have a guy who works for AJ Fernandez some down. Be all bad. His job's probably God and never talk about
No washing dishes.
You know, McDonald's, the best burger in the world. Overall rating of the cigar.
I'm gonna do 2 thumbs up.
You want thumbs up?
1 thumbs up.
Wow! You like the dramatic effect of like clapping in the background? Thumbs up, man.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Well, we're going to talk about it.
Thanks, Mark.
So you got 4 thumbs up in the cigar. Oh, I started. Yeah, I can't. You know, be very biased to probably. Cigar.
And which I would give the thumbs up.
We want to thank Todd for coming on. He'll be here tomorrow for the event. It's an awesome event. I mean, $29. You've got 7 sticks.
Yep.
That's just stupid, man. Wow. I mean, it's just a phenomenal time. I mean, you know we do our events. They're always great. Anything you guys want to say to party words?
No, you know, we'll have food tomorrow. It's always a good time for us to hang out. So we do like cheeses and dips and cold cut, yeah.
You're playing girl favorite?
Yeah,
Absolutely. I want to hear.
All day on replay. Every variation ever made.
Yep.
We've got Sammy Davis Jr.
Bro,
Then,
not till I start drinking.
good morning, Mike. Got anything else to say? Love you guys for the sign out.
DJ, James, Keith, thank y'all very much.
Oh, you had to get to that. You had to make sure.
And Todd.
Yeah.
Signing out. We love you guys. See you next week, same time, right here.
Thanks, guys. Oh, there went your drink. Mine was close. Yeah.